guys! Thank you guys for coming back. So today's video, I'm really excited about it. She's one of my like literal top favorites. So gorgeous, so perfect. Yes. So today we're going to be doing Miss Aquaria, Age of Aquaria. If you guys don't know who that is, here is a photo. I've been getting a lot of comments saying like, from people being like, some of us don't know who you're talking about regardless, like even if she is, you know, because I kind of just assume that everyone knows who these people are because I'm absolutely obsessed with them. But for all of you guys who just are maybe like coming in, don't really know what any of this is about, this is her. I'll link her Instagram down below. It's Age of Aquaria. She's gorgeous. She's everything. Yes. And I need to recreate her face because it's perfect. So that is what we're going to be doing today. So today is going to be a tutorial, so I will be speaking through it like usual. And again, like usual, I'll be covering my brows with camera. And I'm also going to be putting in some blue contacts because she's got blue eyes and I don't. So I'm going to do that real quick and I'll be right back and we'll get started. See you in 2 seconds. Bye! Alright, we're back. Contacts in, everything's covered. Right, I'm going to go with my paint stick. This is in 0B. Same as usual. Ooh, Jesus. Right, bitches. Concealer. The Marc Jacobs concealer in 3 Young. This shit good. So I just kind of, my new technique is using this just to sort of actually conceal and like get rid of any dark circles. And then I go in with the Kryolan TV Paint stick in white to actually highlight. So we're going to move on to contour. Going to use my Kat Von D concealer. Just a tiny bit. She has a very slim face and I have sort of like a round face, so I'm going to sort of see what we can do there. Alright, can blend that out. Okay, so we're gonna move on to nose contour. So I feel like I'm gonna do a whole separate video on just like the basics of contouring your nose, because it's like, I find it very difficult to show the whole process in these videos because it is quite a long process usually. So if you guys want to see like a whole video and just like really basically how to contour your nose, let me know and I'll try and get around to filming one. So I'm going to just bring this up the sides here so we can really thin it out because she's got a really thin, quite a long nose as well. So we're going to try and extend it up and just see what we can do here. So basically in this whole process, what I use is like I go back in with my contour, I go back in with my lighter concealer, and then I'll go back in with my paint stick highlight to then like really create the shape. So those are like the 3 main products I use to get it all going. just the nose done. So again, like usually we're going to go back in with powders and stuff to really get it going. But we're going to powder our face now. I'm going to take my sponge here, get rid of all the creases. So I'm going to take my Kat Von D translucent powder and we're going to use that just for the eyes. Just all around the eyes there. Alright, now we're going to go just in with our air spun. Just like use, because this stuff is very, very cheap and it pretty much does the same job. It's just a little bit thicker, I found. So the Kat Von D translucent powder is very, very thin and it doesn't like set underneath the eyes really heavy, which is not what you want. So I like to use the Kat Von D powder just under there and then just go in cheap and nasty everywhere else because it doesn't matter so much. Alright, get all that back now. Alright, just like usually I'm going to take a bit of this, just like what is even this stuff called? It's just like setting powder, but like just sort of just to brighten up everything. So this is just the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, you know, the go-to. Will never do you wrong, ever. Alright, I'm going to flip over this brush here and we're going to go in with some contours. So she's got quite a chiseled cheek, so we're going to kind of go in quite heavy. She just has like very good bone structure all around, so all of it needs to be like very lifted and very sculpted. So contour's done, now we're going to go in with bronzer. So this is the Marc Jacobs Amiga bronzer and it's my favourite, it's so, so good. And this big Marc Jacobs brush, oh my god, it's falling apart. And we're just going to kind of run that along there on the apples of the cheeks, just to get rid of those harsh lines a little bit more. So now to nose. This part is very, very serious. I'm going to take my little flat brush, my same brush I use for my nose every time, and the best bet is to always go in with like your contour colors instead of your bronzer colors, because the contour colors have like grounded tones, whereas the bronze colors have like orange undertones. So you want it to become a shadow instead of like just a bit of bronze. So you're going to want to go in with the grey undertones, which I'm sure you guys know, but you just never know. And we're going to go quite lightly, but we do want to make it obvious. Oh my god. Alright, and now just another tiny little step that she does is she, it's like the Lana Del Rey nose. So we're going to take a little flat angle brush and we're going to take the darkest contour color here. Just like literally the tiniest bit. And she draws a little line underneath here. Okay. Gonna move on to a little bit of blush. We are gonna come back in probably with a lot more later on. But just for now, I'm just gonna sort of go in. She likes her blush. She definitely does. That's that. So now let's just do a tiny little bit of baking. I'm actually going to go with my Kat Von D and my sponge here. And just get in there. Okay, let's go to eyes. Ooh, very scary. So for this whole look, I think we're going to do like very classic Aquaria. So what I find very classic Aquaria is like a blue lid. She likes a little bit of pink underneath and maybe like either a red lip or a nude lip. We'll figure it out as we go. So we're going to do a big blue cut crease, yes. So I'm going to take the Marc Jacobs, one of the Marc Jacobs Highliners. This is in Out of the Blue. It's a really, really dark, like just a dark blue. And we're going to start cutting this crease. So, let's see what we can do here. Okay, super messy, doesn't matter. And it's only like just at the front there, because this is all just going to be blended out anyway. I'm going to start in with some blues. So we're going to take these really, really bright blues here and just start blending all that out. And when you're doing a look like this and you're doing the crease and you're adding shadows to the crease, what I find is will end up looking better is if you avoid like shimmery shadows. So always go for the mattes, because once it hits that surface of the brow, it comes up shiny and it just looks weird, and you're trying to avoid it looking like you have a brow there. So if you stick with the mattes, then it'll end up looking a lot better, I feel. Okay, very basic to start off with. We're going to come back, we're going to move on to liner now, so we can start getting a shape together. So I'm going to take another one of these highliners. This is in Blacquer, and we're going to cover the whole lid in this, and then we're going to go in with our like our liner, whatever. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the actual liner here. So she likes a really, really big wing. Comes up, it's all about it. So we're just going to get straight in there. Fun. We're making progress. Alright, so let's get into this crease here, because I don't really know what's happening. But that's alright. So I'm going to take a little concealer brush and my white TV paint stick, and I'm going to start painting in here. So this needs to be like stark white, like as white as you can possibly get it. Cool. So before any of that kind of moves too much, we're going to go in and just set it with a white shadow. Okay, white shadow. And just fairly, it doesn't really matter, just go straight over it. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with my blue highliner. And because now we have that really, really cut crease, I'm going to go around the edges with this, just to really, really cut it and make it really, really fine. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my just with my liner, just to go over it all, just to make it super dark again. And really precise. Coolio. So that's good for now. We're going to move on to the bottom. Take this. We're going to line our bottom waterline with white, because she likes a big white white waterline. So I'm going to take this pencil, do as much of that as I can with this. Okay, I just realised before we move on, I didn't do my waterline, like my wing in the very corners here. So we're going to do that real quick. Just bringing it down ever so slightly. So now we're going to go back in with the white and the little brush here, and we're going to actually extend this below our waterline here. Just the tiniest bit. And now what she likes to do is she likes to connect this bottom white line to this top white line in the middle here, so it sort of like comes around. Just gonna do that real quick. Fun! So now we're gonna move on to the bottom. So, like I said, blue on the top, pink on the bottom. So I'm gonna take this it's like a bit of a shade, like a reddy pink. This is just another one of the highliners in Popular. So we're gonna draw this under here, and then about halfway we're gonna stop, leave a gap, and then continue into the corners here. Now we're gonna go with hot pink and just blend all that out. I'm just going in and mixing the bright pink with the bright orange and just blending that underneath again. Alright, now I'm going to take my black highliner and we're going to start just darkening this up a little bit underneath here and connecting that to that back line there. Okay, so we're getting there. So we're gonna move on to just mascara real quick, just for the sake of it, because I hate this point in the makeup process where I don't have mascara on. Gotta put mascara on. Heaps, heaps, heaps. And it really just starts coming together. Alright. Let's move on. We're gonna do brows. Yes, go ahead, bitch. Let's do some brows, bitch. Alright, so Aquaria's brows. She likes them like very, just like a classic drag brow. So, I'm gonna go back in, like usual, with my brow pencil. And we're gonna see what we can do here. Cool, so that's that. We're going to go in with a sort of more orangey colour now. And just go over it all. Just try and lighten them up a little bit. Brows. Yes, ma'am. Alright, so let's go fix them up. So again, little concealer brush. And my foundation colour. I'm going to go all around them. go in with my white paint stick and just highlight underneath the brow. Alright, so we really need some lashes, but that's going to come later because we're going to move on to lips. So, I just feel like she needs like, she does these really, really gorgeous like big red lips and then she does like the glitter all over them, which is so pretty and I love that, so we're going to do that. But for my past like 3 videos I've done the same, I've done a big red lip, so you know, why not just keep going with it? So I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs palette liner in Charlotte, really, really nice bright red, and we're going to outline our lips, so let's go. Now we're going to go over with some lipstick. So this is again Marc Jacobs Le Marc lipstick in Oh Miley. And we're going to go all over. So because the lipstick is like what's going to like actually stick the glitter to our lips, just make sure it's fairly coated. So you get a good stick. So I'm just going to take a flat brush here and just start packing that on. Okay, gorgeous! So let's go in a little bit of highlighter. Nothing crazy. Okay, real quick, we're going to do just 2 little beauty marks. I'm going to do one right here. I'm going to do one right here. So I'm going to take my trusty Sugar Pill lashes that I've been using for far too long now. I'm going to put them on top and then I'm going to see if I need to add any more, but I'm going to do that first and then I'll be right back. Okay? You guys, I think I'm done. This is my Aquaria, yes. So I've just put on these lashes, so I think just the one pair is going to be okay. And then I've actually just put tiny little like diamantes in this spare area here, because that's what she likes to do. And that's it. So I'm going to go put on all my hair, everything like usual, and I'll be right back. And we will be done. I'll see you guys soon, bye. Okay guys, this is my Aquaria. I love it. Love the look. Yes, ma'am. Aquaria, yes. So, again, if you guys do not follow Aquaria, go and follow her. She's literally one of my, like, top favorites. And not to mention that she will literally be on season 10 of Drag Race. So get in there quick, go follow her, and just, that's what you want. That's definitely what you want. So, let's get into some details. So this jacket, this is like a little blazer I got ages ago. I've worn it in a few videos before. Really like it. It's really, really gorgeous. But it was, like, very Aquaria. This is a red dog collar, which is, like, so cute. This is Sophie's hair. Thanks, Sophie. And this is Sophie's hat as well. So this video is half sponsored by Sophie. This hair is really, really long. It's just like a long sort of platinum grey blonde one. It's from Weakest Fashion, if you guys are at all interested. And this hat is just from Up Shop. So that's it. Aquaria. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. And also, if you guys don't know, a lot of you guys do know, I am now working with Marc Jacobs Beauty, so they are starting their YouTube channel up. I'm going to be featured on there quite a bit. I'm one of the 5 ambassadors on there, but we are going to be creating a lot of content for the channel. So if you guys want to see more of me, go subscribe to Marc Jacobs Beauty. It's just Marc Jacobs Beauty on YouTube. link down below. It's all that kind of stuff. Go subscribe if you want to see more of me, because stuff is coming, and yeah, bitch, woo. So anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Thank you and good night. Mwah.